So latest update on Ken Ofori name court case and matters arising. Abusuya ena no ada yeba be breaking na ha e de ma Ken Ofori ya grant no eye permanent residency e wo USA. Abusuya Ghana for yete asem no eye very shocking e de ma ya abusuya na e che ba political highway ni so a obia e ka ho asem na after say ye de permanent residency ni ma ya the attorney general was striking hard. You see, our people USA and ne omo authorities no atna say Ken Ofori ne extradition no process. Yet the whole attorney general Dominic Ayine wakwa US in paying for say boss na permanent residency amodi ama Ken Ofori ono no criminal charges ay egu ne so e Ghana ha say no enye criminal charges ketwa Oba Ghana boni awaba bedi as a former finance minister ne sika waluti e de free o man mo a e say yedin entotoye egu akwan mu na e say more process no e de ba Ghana ha sia sisi attorney general and US in paying for atnasia ebusuan sisi an Ken Ofori ohun attorney general US na say wa pa baabi e de ne ho akwakote o de ne ho akwakote ohun attorney general na obi ayama na permanent resident no wasan so de no akwakote e wo US abonten so me yanko na yankonkoti ensema e course na breaking news na nkasa no eno ene ya project e de ato ye screen no enchen e de amama ya summarize no e wa ha e de me yanko na
de ye den mo de power ne be ye den ba omi petumi o person de tumi ne ye den and you're sorry this is what we have heard. You say U.S. court approves Ken Ofori's permanent residency application. Yeah, sorry, and it says say Ken Ofori lawyers actual statement be about Bontene say the U.S. government or America issue a year permanent residency ediama Ken Ofori sa application or the two no. Oma grante say Bema Ken Ofori green card to become a permanent residence ewo the United States of America. Wa want to say na aye bro for 7 ma menjudwo mu nkyerɛ. And they are sorry na Ken Ofori the lawyers at the krata be abeto abontene e ma news for report say former finance minister odi Ghana sikasam enim odiye Obiana Ebeka say money box in Kutano, Ekufu the power from 2017 to 2024. Now handle Ghana sikasem, Sikebia edidi juma o Ghana efani semuno. NPP are buying free power and a free Ghana or better America. Yani Ghana for action bia say omra. Na sebio juma de odi from 2017 to 2024 no. Me provincial Ghana for say ono Ken Ofori oni Bawumia. Any MPP for no area yesika on me bien krata mu na on kire se yesika no adekudie ntia ekaba ha emfaso ba ha sika de shade sem wen wie bi wan fa bi anya bi ombra keke mechirem owie a on sanko America no Ken Ofori amba o se onye ema Ken Ofori betena America mende wa press America for emma ne bebi ntina afebo se ne be ya Ghana na Obedi yesika samso enim eye finance minister for 8 years or the Baumia etna economic management team etna cabinet edwindwini Ghana sika ho ebo Ghana ho bra for 8 years or say America for money baby ntina football na Ghana ne die lalai enya de obeba inti ene sorry no eye diabeti nyina African of lawyers no say ende America for amman krata and she say, Obitima Traha ye Juma, and Masoya Naju so Uncle Ghana Biem Kra, Obienua, Obitimi Atatano. Now, see a green card, and on chess say to me extradite. Meaning, say Ghana government still almost pursue extradition of Ken Ofori. It's a path they can still take. Because being granted a green card does not exclude you from extradition. If the country omo person mo be foul edeko by force ede ene embranu kodino omo injina so ankasa na se omni America for tena se din kona America for no se ngina so no emu eden a oman no eni eye authority bi ase obetumi a prevent Ghana man se omefa Ken Ofori-Atta akọ but also TB bi ase Ken Ofori-Atta time na MPP power Ken Ofori-Atta was part of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia symposia, exhibitions, talk shows, everything. In fact, Ken Ofori-Atta was part of the series of demonstrations in Ghana. Kache say he is back to serve his motherland. He is a patriot. Ghana and waba opese awesome. Inti yantam to me Akufo-Addo na ombeye finance minister. So we saw so many demonstrations at Ken Ofori-Atta LDR. Now kache Ghana for say Montuma MPP because no me mo den omo anom di muso ye NDC for no omo nomo ye na ye Ghana for ye dog Ghana ye achemfo ye na mudi tumi ni maya ye betumi yi akumem because Ghana ye do Ken Ofori-Atta LED demonstrations
which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level. Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level. I'm working really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it because we cannot, as a nation that deserves.
This is when Akufo-Addo was in opposition. Ken Ofori-Atta led demonstrations telling Ghana we are the people who love Ghana. And the other way Ghana ni. But you ask yourself, na obi a wabesom ne man 8 years. So many times on your opportunity or the Bible na ne Ghana for kasaye. Or chere se o nyamesumni o nyamesuroni de oye ama ye nyina ne eye na kumem ene na kumem fita odi di Ghana for. In fact, Ken Ofori-Atta ka chere se ejuma oye ma ekra wanji pay because na oye de otunu ho ache. Oye ejuma ma at a point o ka chere se wentua no ho ka wa ma no ho salary meaning ejuma eye de Yesu Kristo beye no enua bi na Ken Ofori-Atta beye sa ehuche ejuma ana dedication ejuma selflessness ejuma sa ejuma ya yenya ketua Yesu beye bi wa asase no so no 2016 Ken Ofori-Atta ka chere Ghana for say oba beye bi ama Ghana ema ye de tumi ma MPP no ye be ne finance minister no o say pay kura onje na oye ejuma no acheye Ken Ofori-Atta ready budget upon budget LED delegation upon delegation LED policy upon policy introduce different policies interventions. Ken Ofori-Atta was the head of Ghana Sikasem ye pie kwa bruchire ni ekodi sika ho nkoma ono ene di sa nkoma no bebi a ye di sika to de ne ye di sika ye emfaso e ba so e ka kakra ba ye nyoma ye di sika nyina ono ena na sebio ohweso for 8 years Ken Ofori-Atta etna economic management team one Bawumia ene chair sa management committee no one Bawumia na anadwo bia omu hia ehwe Ghana nkrata mu sika sem Ken Ofori-Atta ene Mahmoud Bawumia 2020 etna se drafty policy a omosade ba election 2020 mu Mahmoud Bawumia ene Ofori-Atta etna se every single day discuss Ghana sikasem ewo cabinet after obu free power no Ken Ofori-Atta free Ghana betna brochire ema ye ne ye wo Ghana nyina pa Ken Ofori-Atta chew se Ken nipa bi ekeka nsem bi OSP de nkrata bi abontene eka nsem bi ato wo so woni Ken na yenim na wonji salary woni Ken na de bi obekan budget na where dey ukoti Bible quotations woni Ken Ofori-Atta na unya COVID-19 yarea na uwu okache Ghana for say you will serve us till you die woni Ken Ofori-Atta na wo che say o de nokure na edi yesika semenim intende OSP the nsɛm bi ɛtoto so na sɛ wo ugidi pa sɛ ɔsoma a wobɛsom yɛ a wangi pay ɔsoma a wobɛsom yɛ a na wo nua na ekufu ado a na woda cabinet ano ɔsoma a wobɛsom yɛ na wohwɛ Ghana sikasɛm nyinaa so no sɛ ɔsoma a wobɛsom yɛ na ɛyɛ ɛsompa a wamfa sika biya a ohuson a brafie kɛkɛ na bra na bɛyi wɔn ho ano na wowie a bebia wopɛ sɛ ɔkɔtena bia akɔtena ɛfiri sɛ ansa na wobɛgye tumi no ka kyerɛ sɛ Ghana ho dɔ in fact wogye tumi no kora no wobɛgyina parliament bia na wode Bible kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ onyankopɔn nam mu ana you were walking in the shoes of Christ na wode nokora fan na ɛdi esikasɛm ni enti time a OSP started say ɔde nsɛm to so no you expect, and as a Ghana were expecting, say, at least can Oforiata will just come back home and prove to Nenyan Kupon. Nenyan Kupon no quoting every day in Parliament. Nenyan Kupon na debi odeka say or nona sebio or share nim emanebe di Ghana sika so. At least can you prove to or no neho nebusianfo, especially Mahamudu Bawumia or Nini Juma and the way in flag bearer. To come and prove to Ghana for say on the MPP for on the Bawumia and Kufuado Omambo Ghana chrono. But this is the case where Ken Oforiata says say Obeba Ghana dear Anka US for money green card no ontna. Are you not shocked? Are you not worried? Doesn't this worry you? Now, the biggest question here is, does it worry the flag bearer of the NPP? Does he see it as a problem to his political career? Does the flag bearer who worked with Ken Oforiatta for 80 years, an integral member of the economic management team, who worked with Ken Oforiatta on budgets, who worked with Ken Oforiatta in cabinet, ask this question. Inti Mahamudu Bawumia, when he sees this, said the finance minister that he worked with, the whole Ghana, they were telling Ghana for say, they were managing the economy and were not stealing from Ghana. Busa won't say Bawumia, when he sees these things, doesn't it worry him? Me Busa. Because Sebio Mena woka say obi a also onya Ken Oforiatta ho ehun faso pa wa asase we so Mahamudu Bawumia. Why do I say this? Because Ken Oforiatta etu ne tuba Ghana ha na obe prove kire Ghana fo nyina ende yaje atum say onu Ken Oforiatta ne Ekufuado ne Bawumia mu wiaye otum be prove kire Ghana fo nyina wo court say onfa kapra why ne be enjoy Ken sa aden Mahamudu Bawumia. Because right now, the only person who be prove actually Ghana for say Bawumia wiaye. Bawumia yire nye kromfo. All man using the office no mass wealth. On kata bibia sum protect Bawumia nankasa. Don't you think say Ken Oforiatta coming to Ghana no nipa nka be ye ni good pa be boa no to prove himself to Ghana for say ono so nye kromfo ya Bawumia. So why is the NPP, why is Mahamudu Bawumia not worried about Ken Oforiatta staying back in America and not coming to Ghana to just do what? Tell us what he basically did when he was given power to run our economy. It's a question to say, is Bawumia not worried? Why is Bawumia not worried? Why is Bawumia not pushing for Ken Oforiatta to come? Why is Bawumia celebrating today? Say Ken Oforiatta has been given a green card. It is because Mahamudu Bawumia knows that when Ken Oforiatta enters Ghana, his political career will end. Mahamudu Bawumia is a beneficiary of Ken Oforiatta's stewardship. Adebia Ken Oforiatta here was Ghana, and they say Ombra Ghana me yano also onyeno. The person who benefited most is Mahamudu Bawumia. That is why, since say Ken Oforiatta some we see, Mahamudu Bawumia has stayed away silently from it, because the person who will get the biggest hits se Ken Ofori-Atta ba Ghana begina court se oyi nyoma no a Bawumia ne yere. They will both go to jail. And as a Ghanaian, you might not like me. I don't fucking care whether you like me or not. But yet, why would you go to the ballot and say, I want to give power to Bawumia? Because Mahamudu Bawumia is against transparency. Mahamudu Bawumia has embraced corruption. Mahamudu Bawumia today is against transparency. He is trying everything possible as the leader of the NPP. Today he's excited that the man who is being accused of manipulating, stealing, handling corrupt issues under the Akufo-Addo Bawumia regime. Today Bawumia is happy protecting this man from coming to Ghana. Since Ken Ofori-Atta asem we buy Mahamudu Bawumia njina baby ada enka say and Ghana for whom me say me yewi. Ghanaians see me Bawumia as a criminal, as a thief, somebody who is the head of a political party that basically in the history of Ghana, yewi Ghana for ya kromfo. Mahamudu Bawumia has not been able to plead publicly, locally, internationally with Ken Ofori-Atta to come and clean that debt of him and the party. Why do you think a politician who thinks, say, winning election 2028 is very dear to his heart, and also to prove a point to say they can fight corruption? Why do you think a politician like that will not have a problem with Ken Ofori-Atta staying in America? Mahamudu Bawumia personally does not want Ken Ofori-Atta in Ghana. And then you ask yourself, why should anybody vote for Bawumia to lead us? Why should any Ghanaian? Then a Ghanaian, because so many people are angry. We are angry about what Ken Ofori-Atta did. We are angry of the Akufo-Addo Gabi busuafo na Kenedano. That is why so many people in the MPP eka say ye abanimu Bawumia kura yema Bawumia nko na Bawumia provincial Ghana for say he is not part of Ken Ofori-Atta Akufo-Addo's criminal cartel. But still, Mahamudu Bawumia cannot disprove that. Say he is an integral member and that Akufo-Addo, Ken Ofori-Atta, Gabi Ochedakumu Sika and are still running a campaign. They are in control. They are in control of Mahamudu Bawumia's campaign. And how is Bawumia going to disassociate himself from Ken Ofori-Atta, Akufo-Addo, these people? He can't, because they are the brain behind his political career. They are the ones who are resourcing his political career. The NPP flag bearer, he's being managed. It's artist with the manager ni. Artist way the manager ni. This movie actress, this actor ni manager ni. Mahamudu Bawumia ni manager. And Ken Ofori-Atta, Akufo-Addo ne Gabimo. They are the bile of his political career. The campaign. And remember, politics is all about those who pull the strings. Politics is all about those who call in the funds. Politics is all about those who hold you down. Sa a president wejina, politician wejina. The people who made him president are the politics. Inti sa Mahamudu Bawumia. Sa Bawumia jinawa. He is representing Ken Ofori-Atta. Because if today, or the next 4 years, or 2 years, or 3 years, na ye Bawumia as president, Ken Ofori-Atta, the probability of him coming back to be an advisor in the Jubilee House is 1,000%. Who on this planet can today convince me that Ken Ofori-Atta, if Bawumia wins power, he's not going to come to Ghana? He is. So if today Bawumia and Adrian say, on Ken Ofori-Atta asem, and that Ken Ofori-Atta area the oye in America, no, he is not going to speak on it, because at the end of the day, Ken Ofori-Atta staying out of Ghana, no, it goes in the benefit of Mahamudu Bawumia because on the manager, omona manage Bawumia. And Bawumia wallahi can never, ever. And Nintina Bawumia is scared to grant interviews out of Ghana. And Nintina Bawumia is scared to grant a one-on-one interview. Because see, if Bawumia goes outside this country, any intelligent journalist will question Bawumia on Ken Ofori Atta staying in America. And Mahmoud Bawumia is scared because his opinion will decide whether Obenya Sika for his campaign or not. Until one thing he has done, he has moved away from one-on-one interviews. Who pay interview Bawumia?